All right, let's get these Blazers back on their team plane because they need to get the fuck out of Texas.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. Here's a look at some stats for Shaedon Sharpe.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
So here's Portland's starting group. They've got Williams, Drew Holiday out there with Sharpe. Then it's Denny.
Come on.
Tell her I said hi.
Tell her I said hi. He's already here. Will you come on? Alright, let's set this defense. Oh, the Trailblazers. Oh, Drew Holiday. I feel bad for Drew Holiday going to Portland. Like, bro, good luck with that shit. Once he wants to enter a new phase of his career, showing people how to play basketball.
Nicholas, don't talk. Just listen. Those 4 people you lost on that one.
I ain't worried about Shaedon Sharpe, man. You gotta hear that shit.
That's on you too. Those 5 lives. You have to carry that. People like you are supposed to be dead. But these walls went up just in time. So you're not.
Can we bring Negan in a little early to fucking kill Glenn? God damn! I say this as the most Glenn stand ever. I must have been on the opiates or something, because he's annoying as hell.
You're annoying as hell!
Not by yourself. Not with anyone else. And that's how you're gonna survive. Who do you think you are? I'm someone who knows who you are. I know what you did. And it's not gonna happen again.
Goldie!
Protecting this place.
Quiet, boy! What the hell? Shit.
Help him provide for it. You just got
The
here.
Avdia, and it's Kamare in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Darius Garland is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's Green, then it's Jared Allen, and it's Grant in at the 4-man position. Talking about this matchup we have here, Richard. 2 teams that are very focused on the youth movement.
Yeah, a lot of young guys on both squads, which should make for some exciting plays, as well as some inevitable learning experiences.
To the paint. And Williams punches it home.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Grant with a screen on Holiday.
Jeremy Grant's revenge tour.
Garland, the pass to Grant. And
What
stolen
the?
by Holiday.
Ball,
And it's Jeremy Grant with the
ball,
foul. That's his first foul.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Holiday finds Avdia. Back to Holiday. Outside Sharpe. Launches it. Rebounded by the Spurs. They want to keep rolling here, following the win against Atlanta.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
And it's a good thing to see Allen trying to score more. When he does that, he attracts the defense's attention.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Well, you talk about an anchor for this defense. Richard Jared Allen is that.
It's hard to find a big man who can move and eat up space like Allen. He's a great shot blocker that can also move his feet on the perimeter and guard in isolation. But a difference maker at the rim, that is where he's at his best.
And here's Green from the arc. The Spurs rebound. Grant the pass to Green. Outside for Grant. Fires from deep. San Antonio again.
Damn.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Three-pointer Holiday. Fires in the triple.
Excellent move from Holiday to set the bucket up. No surprise there.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I briefly spoke with Michael Malone. I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, "I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Drew Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor."
And Allie, thank you for that. The Spurs have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. Tipped away. Williams with it. Picked up by Allen. Garland against Sharp. Down low. And here's the fast break. Hero for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Well, it took them 5 tries, but they showed they could make a basket, I guess.
Pass to Kamari. Now Avdia. Williams with the screen. The offensive rebound. Outside Holiday. Now here's Sharp.
Oh, get that shit!
Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs.
Proving his toughness down low. Grant getting the shot off one way or another.
These are his first free throws of the game. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
You know, depending on where Jeremy Grant's been, he's filled a lot of different roles. He's been asked to be the alpha or the second option or even a role player. But whatever it is, he's always willing to do whatever it takes to help the team.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
You must select your dancing shoes at home.
See which point guards have been locked in from the foul line this past month. 5th is Darius Garland.
Yeah, when this group goes to the line, odds are they're sinking their shots. As a result, the defense really has to question whether they can be as aggressive as they'd like to be.
Yeah, as a defender, you gotta avoid being too active with your hands around these guys. Don't commit any cheap fouls.
Here's Green. Drops in the layup for 2.
And one of Green's best attributes is that he doesn't really see contact. He will.
My ears are ringing.
Huh?
Either go over it or through it.
Here's Avdia. Can they get it? It's rebounded by Grant.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Hero. And that comes off the assist.
You amazing. Damn. Oh.
by Green. Hero's got 5 points.
And those jumpers inside the line, I mean, they're layups for a guy like Hero.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They can really use a basket.
San Antonio leading by 6. And here's Green from the arc. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Trailblazers have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start.
Fuck out of here, boy.
Great defense there by Green. We've seen him use that athleticism to block some shots.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Yep.
Off the inbound. Blocked again!
Yeah, a really rough opening quarter for them in terms of
Hell
shooting.
yeah.
And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Portland making a switch here. Henderson's checked in. Spurs on D. Williams a screen on Green. Three-pointer sharp.
How is that legal, man? Like,
Allen's got 4 rebounds now.
this when I do similar play, I don't do it that way.
Banked it in off the glass. Green's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Where's my foul?
Amongst those trees, Green, he's pretty relentless.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December.
Yeah, Portland ass.
You look at the Spurs, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference. And of course, Portland just need to keep fighting.
Well, right now for the Spurs, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Three-pointer sharp. Rebound San Antonio. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green for 3. Hero, the pass to Graham. Out to Garland. From behind the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Williams. Over 7 points a game.
There's the response from Holiday, nailing the revenge triple in style.
Hero against Henderson. Pass to Green. Allen with it. Back to Green. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Sharp. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Garland, pass to Allen. Now Hero. Back to Grant. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Garland. Offline with a 3.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. Now the Spurs moving it up the floor. They get it back outside. Green. The 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. And some changes here for Portland. Klingett, he's checked in for Williams. Murray comes in for Avdia, and it's Highsmith in for Sharp. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, guys, the Blazers with the draft night trade for two-way wing Denny Avdia, a young but established player on a value contract. Portland's added a guy who should help them win now and down the line. Guys, it appears Avdia is going to be a pretty seamless fit for Portland.
All right, Shams, thank you. Now here's Hero against Atlanta. He was really on his game.
Oh, yeah, he had a great game.
Blazers trail by 6. From 12 feet, and that's good for 2.
Just a professional pass from a great player. That's Drew Holiday.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
It's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Garland. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And now an 8-point San Antonio lead. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end. Not wasting Simons chances at all. You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Portland making a switch here. Kamara's checked in. Now here's Garland. He had 16 in the win against Atlanta.
Where are you going, buddy?
Defensively, he's been all over the place, wreaking havoc and pouncing on a number of steals.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game, the way he wiggles in and out of the lane. It is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
Here's Klingon. No points so far. Can't connect from short range.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Hero, no good.
Damn.
Blazers trail by 9. To the inside. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And you watch Donovan Klingon. He really benefited from that extra year in college, Grant.
Yeah, the development cycle can be a little longer for centers, B.A. He cleaned up a lot offensively and took his strength and conditioning to another level. And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Larson. Count it.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
And so Hero will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point differential. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Henderson. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Portland shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. That's good from Henderson. The Spurs making a switch here. 8 seconds left in the first. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep. Henderson's got 6.
I know what they say.
Holy shit.
Championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the San Antonio Spurs. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be right back after this word. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, it's clearly a focus for them in this one, and no question that all the second chance looks are paying off.
Clint Capella out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then it's Dylan Brooks. And it's Black in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Yeah, rising up on a dime. I love seeing Hero be assertive like this.
The teardrop. And it's Brooks missing.
Damn.
Blazers trail by 6. On the take. It's tipped. Tries again. Highsmith passes to Henderson.
A quality defender, Capella uses his size and reach to erase shots.
For the finish. And a slam dunk by Capella.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Inside. Shots good by Henderson. Give him 8 points now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hero on the wing. He's got 10. Offline with a baseline jumper.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
For a 7'2" guy like Donovan Clingan, it must be easy to jam it.
Back to Carter. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. And no good. His first shot of the night. Missing. Here's Larson. He's checked by Carter. That's good.
Damn.
Larson's got his third basket on the night right there.
Larson.
That's what you call playing big.
Yeah.
He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Also relying on his skill.
Oh, throw it down. Wow.
VA, I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They're coming off a win against the Nuggets.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Clarkson's checked in for San Antonio. Rupert, he's checked in for Portland. Clarkson for 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Here's Highsmith, still without a bucket. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive.
Damn.
So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Capella, screen on Henderson, and he comes up with a bucket. Black's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard, man. Sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Murray's checked in for Kamara. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Capella finds Carter. Yep, that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And just excellent work by Carter Jr. He's used to having to overcome tough defense like this.
Here's Henderson, and he taps it home with authority.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Here's Black, defended by Henderson. Counted. Black's got 6 points.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Now here's Henderson. Defense right on him. He's still feeling it. Capella with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Stacey's kind of coming back.
This is Clarkson's attitude.
I really want to accommodate the next time. I like going for it.
Here's Larson
back.
He's got 9.
Henderson
Henderson for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Pass to Capella. Carter with it. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Henderson outside. Henderson with another miss.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Hard to get shots over Carter Jr. with his
big finish.
Okay, I see you. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is
not safe. Bro. I know you can shoot.
Here's Highsmith. No points yet. Shot clock at 6. The open shot, Henderson. Portland again missing.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Picked by Carter. Brooks, the pass to Carter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8 points now.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
To win the cold spell. And it's Henderson getting it to go.
Yeah, so much energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Carter, high post. Over Murray. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I just love the ball movement.
I wish they would add that for the players. The players actually talk in scrimmage, bro. I don't know why they don't have that. When you're watching it on TV, you can hear them yell sometimes.
Versatility is what Wendell Carter Jr. brings to your squad. He has offensive game both inside and outside. And on the other end, he gets the job done using his size.
To the middle. Here's Williams. Second chance effort. He can't get it to go. Oh, great D that time from Harrell. Spurs lead by 12. Carter, a screen on Holiday. Pass to Carter. The 3. Portland with a rebound. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they faced the Spurs.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Releases from 15. Holiday grabs the miss. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Kamari. Back to Holiday. From the arc. He's off on that one. Well, the Spurs shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Clarkson up top. Guarded by Sharp. Carter on the wing. Beyond the arc. Won't go. And that makes him 5 for 8. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Sharp passes to Avdia. Pass to Kamari. And here is Williams. Misses the baby hook.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Here's Green. San Antonio again can't hit.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Spurs with some changes. Grant's checked in for Carter. Tyler Hero comes in for Clarkson. And Garland is subbed in for Black. Pass to Avdia. Here's Kamari. He's guarded by Hero. Kamari, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Here's Garland. Target from the baseline. Blazers trail by 10. Sharp finds Avdia. Three-pointer, no good.
Wow.
San Antonio shooting the rock well in the second quarter. 55% from the floor. Hero, the pass to Harrell. Over Williams. And Harrell with the basket. On the assist by Hero.
And that right there is about as far out as Harrell will shoot it. Montrez staying within himself, getting 2.
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Darius can dunk.
Oh, what a move by Garland. This dunk might make the rounds in the talk shows tomorrow.
Here's Holiday. He's got 6. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Kamari. With the drive.
What the
and
fuck?
A nice finish on the layup.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Shoots from 14. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Avdia from outside. Nails
there
it
we
from
go.
3.
Tyler Hero!
From way outside. Buzzer beater. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks very much. I'm here with Mike Malone, and Coach, evaluate this team's execution offensively for me.
Well, I think we're at our best when we can get out and run, but also play downhill. It's a simple game for us. When we defend, that gets us out to run. Now we can play downhill, attack, and share the ball. That's when we're at our best.
Keep it simple. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Hey, these guys are a bunch of artists, man. You know why? They live for the paint.
Oh, that joke was weak, but their play style is Diesel approved.
I wouldn't say the joke was weak, it just needed a capper. Okay, guys, now let's see what the fans are buzzing about over on social media. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, what's the worst shoe you ever balled in?
I hit the courts in some slides last weekend. That was a mistake.
Oh, I can imagine. You got to wear something more with some support, like high tops, big fella.
Yeah, they kept flying off every time I threw it down.
Plus, nobody wants to see those big, scraggly toes.
Ew.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Scoot Henderson. What a contribution.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. If they're going to keep fouling, he has no problem taking that.
San Antonio leading by 9. Checking out the group for Chauncey Billups to start the second half. We've got Sharp, Denny Avdia out there with Williams. Then there's Drew Holiday, and it's Kamari in at small forward. Here's Garland. Money on the 19-footer. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
Oh, a skilled interior player. I mean, Grant's teammates get him the rock and encourage him to punch it in.
Off the outside. Back to Holiday. Pass to Kamari. The 3 is up. The shot by Holiday, no good.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Lets it go from the wing. Hero, no good. Blazers trail by 13. Sharp passes to Holiday. Sharp against Garland. Pass to Williams. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 6 points for him.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
On the wing, Grant fires for three. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists now in this one. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Jared Allen, he's checked in for Harrell. Here's Sharp. Here's Williams. Oh, Williams getting after it on the glass.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
Holiday against Garland. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dylan Brooks checked in for San Antonio. Here's Hero. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 4 rebounds.
Huh? Okay.
Now, and imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
On the wing, Brooks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
You have to respect Brooks' approach to the game. He's always looking for little ways to improve and wants every year to be his best.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Oh, plenty of contact.
Come on, man.
Officials call the foul, and
Hell
he'll take 2 free throws
no.
now. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen, and they stop the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People were worried that this was slowly. The NBA was smart
overturned. Yeah, you damn right. What's the block, bro? I blocked with my
thing this
throat.
does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the rest take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it.
Fuck
Nobody
off
likes
me.
to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry. They're just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways. A nice rebound. Trying to match the team's intensity right now.
That was a goal
over to Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor.
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. This is his second trip to the line of the game.
I'm a bucket, dog.
Blazers trail by 15.
How's the hero? Probably.
Off the outside. Sharp passes to Avdia. Here's Kamari. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. He's off on the first.
The line for the Trailblazers. Kamari. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Spurs lead by 14. Allen, the pass to Graham. Over Avdia, pass to Brooks. Back to Grant. And the layup is good. Grant's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, great awareness from Grant. Detects an opening inside and converts.
Holiday passes to Avdia. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
The drive by Garland. Here's Allen.
Oh, wow. I didn't see that coming. Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Holiday. And the Blazers getting another bucket right there.
Nice job to recognize the lack of D in that medium range area.
Brooks with it. Avdia picks him up. And that one's good for Brooks.
And just as tough as they come, Dillon Brooks battling for 2 points.
Pass to Kamari. Holiday from long range. Rebound by San Antonio.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Blazers trail by 16. To the inside. Here's Williams.
No.
And a foul called on the way up.
What?
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
You got to be impressed with
Portland, y'all can't shoot free throws. What is going on?
Continuing to cut hard to the rim.
God damn.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition.
Oh, what the hell? Why did he pass it back?
In this regard.
The Spurs making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Henderson uses the glass to finish the layup. Henderson's got 17 points.
Attacking the hoop. That is Scoot Henderson's bread and butter. Unstoppable when he's going downhill.
Carter finds Hero. Back to Carter.
And one.
Williams grabs the board. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Holiday. There's a screen. Let's go with a 3. He buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul. Into the lineup for the Trailblazers. Number 9.
Pass to Henderson. 5 to shoot. Off to Mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Hero from way outside. San Antonio again can't hit. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 11. And count it. The
Where y'all fouling?
He'll go to the line.
An athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
A different look for San Antonio. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. Clarkson comes in for Hero. And it's C.J. McCollum in for Darius Garland. Carter, a screen on Holiday. There's McCollum with the 3. Portland with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Larson from deep. The rebound by the Spurs. Carter's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's McCollum. And again, unable to change momentum here. Blazers trail by 8. To the paint. Here's Holiday. Soft touch off the glass. Holiday's got 13.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
McCollum, the pass to Allen. That's good, and it's McCollum with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 8.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Ooh, bouncy.
Nobody worried,
Drew. Give him a nice
Calm
lift.
down, bro.
Good timing. They needed that one.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
Shot's good by McCollum.
That's a knockdown outside shooter. McCollum knows he has the green light to fire away from downtown.
Ooh, that foul. Come on, CJ. Come on. What you doing? Come on.
He'll shoot 3.
Drew Holiday, you know you flopping. You know you flopping. You know you flopping, Drew.
To use his challenge.
Just challenge in place. We've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option
to returned
take a
it.
Look. So
Flopping bitch.
Sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to over.
Yeah, like, are you kidding, bro? Drew Holiday out here trying to be Shady Gilgeous-Alexander, man. It is flopping bitch, man. Look at this shit. Help me up, man. I fell down. It is flopping motherfucker. Like, what? What? Like, what? 2K. Come on. Come on, now. I'll give 2K credit for having that in the game to where I can challenge it and they know it's bogus. I mean, what is that, bro? Like, CJ has no chance to get to the ball, but he still tries. Goes over, never makes contact with Drew, right? We're not going to count the right hand there, because that's just like he's going behind him and it's facing through him. So he pulls his hand down. Because like his hand should go up, not down, not where it goes. It should be going up. And then never hits him. And then Drew does this shit like wow. And he also does the kick bullshit. Kicks his leg out, does the wushu, then he falls. It's like what?
Turn it. Probably the right decision.
They give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
They win the jump ball, of course. Come on, 2K.
Highsmith.
You know you're going to put the camera on the jump ball?
Henderson outside. Throws it up high. No good that time. Spurs lead by 9. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Releases. And it's Green missing.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Larson scores off the spin. Larson's got 11.
Taking people to school with moves like that.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the 4th. Who will carry the day? And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Really?
Be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
4th quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Wendell Carter. Jordan Clarkson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Jared Allen, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the San Antonio 5. Oh, Green wanted those 2.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Blazers trail by 9. Pass to Klingon. Who poked away. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Clarkson. Pass to Green. Here's Highsmith. Henderson for 3. Knocks it down from distance. Henderson's got 23 points.
His first triple of the second half. Can he get it going?
And here's Green from the arc. Look at Green showing off his range.
Whenever the opponent makes a 3, it feels like Jalen's got that mindset that he wants to answer.
Back to Henderson. It's deflected.
Oh.
Outside Carter. Fires the 3. It's held in by Henderson. Blazers trail by 9. Here's Highsmith. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. First free throw is good for San Antonio. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Hero comes in for Clarkson. And Darius Garland subbed in for McCollum. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this 4th quarter. Garland looking around. screen by Capella. The three is up. Garland, no good. Portland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Rupert. From outside the arc. The rebound by Garland. Spurs lead by 7. From deep three-point range. Portland with a rebound.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
And the call will be against Tyler Hero.
What?
That's foul number 2 for him.
What did he do?
He's checked in for Portland.
First team foul. Blazers substitution.
Blazers trail by 7.
Denny Avdia.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Rebound by San Antonio. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Back to Carter. Outside Garland. They get the rebound. Carter, the pass to Capella. Carter, a screen on Henderson. Pass to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. It's hauled in by Henderson. Henderson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's stolen by Garland. Now Green. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got assist number 5 here tonight. Henderson against Green. Henderson, right side. Over to the left wing. Pass to Rupert. Now here's Avdia. 5 on the clock. And he drives in. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Scoot Henderson.
Yeah, you never want to send Hero to the line. Tyler's led the league in free throw shooting. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
A big group substitution here for Portland. Robert Williams checked in for Reith. Kamara comes in for Highsmith. Sharp, he's checked in for Rupert. And Holiday subbed in for Henderson.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Shoots it from the corner, and he drops that one in.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Outside Sharp. Pass to Kamari, and here's Holiday. From outside, off the mark.
Shooting threes, bro.
Hero for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Sharp. The shot comes out. Oh, nice D from Carter. Hero with it. A deep 3. Rebounded by Kamari.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
You know, on top of the speed and power, Holiday makes good decisions. Right there, not forcing anything.
Capella, the pass to Garland. Puts up a 3. No good there.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about 1, and he is playing with 110% effort.
San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Green, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And Richard, the former 2nd overall pick in 2021, we all see the potential for Jalen Green.
When you see the physical ability combined with his shooting range, he's got a chance to be one of the top scorers in this league. Now, Green is one of those players that always finds a way to create something offensively that gets his team good looks.
Harrell's checked in for San Antonio. McCollum comes in for Garland, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. And San Antonio making a change here. Black's checked in. Pass to Williams. Avdia with it. Here's Sharp. Williams, a screen on Green. Here's Williams. Harrell defending. Williams misses.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Hero, no good.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Kamari, that's good.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
Spurs lead by 9. And here's Green from the arc. Green with a 3. That's how he responds.
Green has been
Green's the only one shooting well right now.
This offense.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. For San Antonio, Grant comes in for Carter, and Darius Garland subbed in for Hero. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer at home.
And it's Green missing. Blazers trail by 10. Grant with a steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Harrell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Robert Williams picks up one.
Just a bundle of energy. Harrell creates free throw opportunities with how active he is.
And the second free throw is good. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul of the game. Portland has gone 2 of 6 so far in the fourth. Pass to Kamari. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Second personal foul.
Spurs lead by 8. From deep. Sharp grabs the miss. Abdi outside. Fires the 3. San Antonio with a rebound. At one point, they led by 16. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Harrell.
Yeah, I don't know why it took so long to get Allen back in the game.
And the Spurs shooting just 28% during this fourth quarter. Here's Green. Green in the lane.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Pass to Williams. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And the technical free throw is good.
The focus you get from Holiday is constant, and that goes for both ends. He's always looking for ways to help.
Hero, he's checked in for San Antonio. And that one's good. Sharp.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
It's stolen. In transition, here they come. The shot by Holiday, no good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Garland to 3. Abdia pulls it in. Now Portland with it. 7-point differential. Holiday passes to Williams. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. And Williams drops them both.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Here's Sharp. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
Yeah,
what the
play
fuck?
by Sharp in clutch time.
Timeout.
He wants us to know he's ready to shine in these challenging moments.
What kind of pass is that, bro? What?
And And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. 29 seconds left in the final quarter. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Now Portland with it.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
That's their only option. They have to get a good look from deep here.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 3-pointer sharp. No luck on that one.
What a headache.
And so it's San Antonio who scraped by with the win. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most. Sending
What's going on with Garland's jump shot?
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Richard
I had fixed
Jefferson,
it.
and
He
Allie
shot so
LaForce.
well against the
This
Thunder.
is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
You got the win. Damn. Like, I don't know why I'm shooting so bad with him. His jump shot was fine on 2K24. Then I had to change it because it was fucked up on here. Still not anymore. Yeah, Jalen stepped up though. Good boards. Good game by Wendell. He had a good game. Allen had a good game too. -3. Danny had a quiet game. He usually plays better. Had a bad shooting game. Still shooting way too many threes. Just because I'm frustrated by the shooting. I don't know. I turned it down by 10 on CPU and user. And the scores are more realistic, but man, I mean, it makes the shooting like even worse. So I might put it back up by. I was gonna think 5 points for each side, but then I was like, I don't know, maybe 3 points. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, we got the win. It got ugly there, but man, some fun moments.